This is a no bullshit guide this is a no BS guide on how to meditate.
You can say bullshit, you know.
No. First, we will set the intention, and then we will teach you how to meditate. The intention, why do you meditate? You meditate to have a clearer mind. You meditate to make decisions from a more logical standpoint, because a lot of people in this day and age, especially young people like us, are constantly scrolling, constantly clouding their mind with social media. But what you don't realize is that you don't actually want a lot of these things in life. You don't actually want these materialistic things like cars. You might actually want that, but a lot of things are just the opinions of others and the timelines of others clouding your mind and clouding your own timeline and your own life and your soul, because you should be making decisions based on what you feel most passionate about, what you most gravitate towards. And with the rise of social media, you don't know what you gravitate towards because you're constantly getting fed these opinions of others, the lives of others. So you think, oh, I want that, but you don't actually want that. You don't actually want the lives of others. You want to live your own life, but seeing everybody else, I mean, it's obviously not natural because it's a phone and you're seeing everybody else and their lives. But what's more natural is meditating and coming back to yourself and focusing your attention on yourself, right? So we'll teach you how to do that in this video. Oh, and also, meditating is to stop engaging with thoughts. And when you stop engaging with thoughts, you obviously will have not only a clearer mind, but you will train yourself to be more present and more in the moment. And you will then, it ties back to making decisions from a more logical standpoint. So here's how to meditate.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna find yourself a nice seat to sit in. You're gonna sit up straight and close your eyes. And you're gonna focus on the area right here, like your breath coming in and out of your nose. And you're gonna notice that your mind's gonna wander a little bit. It's gonna focus on something else. And that's totally fine. But the point of the meditation is to bring your attention back to your breath. Think of your brain like a muscle. One rep of bringing your focus back to your breath is like one rep at the gym. It's like one bicep curl or something like that. The more you bring your focus back, the stronger that part of your brain is gonna get, all right? So the whole point of meditation is to develop this muscle. So if you lose your focus 50 times during the meditation, you're gonna reel it back in 50 times. So you're gonna do this for 10 minutes and do this. I guarantee you, if you do meditation for 10 minutes for a whole week, you will see a noticeable difference in your thought patterns, in your emotions, and also your actions. You're able to control your impulses so much better. There is no voice in your head telling you to do this, to do that. Your mind is surprisingly clear and you don't have any of these impulses anymore. I could literally have my phone out on TikTok and I would not have the urge to scroll. I could literally like watch somebody scrolling. I would easily detach myself. I would easily look away. Like I'm not attached to anything. I can easily separate myself from all of this stimulation. And this is the ability that meditation gives you. It's to find your focus and be able to not be led by your own impulses. That's the first thing. The second thing it helps you with is being able to find more direction in your life. When you're scrolling too much on social media, all of this information gets piled onto you and you don't really have room to think for yourself. If you remove social media from the equation, you give your brain room to think for itself and you generate more natural thoughts. This is so essential for you to be able to determine what you want to do in your life. You don't want to do what somebody else is doing, right? You are your own person. So that's why it's so important for you to detox from social media and start meditating. Social media and meditation are like two opposite ends of the spectrum. The more you scroll on social media, the more your mind will be clouded with random thoughts. And the more you meditate, the more clear your mind will be and the more direction you'll have. So this is why meditation is so underrated, because this generation is so heavily focused on social media. Their attention spans are cooked, but not only that, they have no direction in life and they cannot control their impulses. That's why if you meditate, you will have such a huge advantage against all these kids who can't control themselves. If there's one habit you take in 2026, it's gonna be meditation. Take my word on this, do this for 7 days and you'll see such a huge difference in your life.
Good luck.